Judo chop! Oh! Run, please run. There was nothing in your way. And yet you got caught on it. Man, I want that health. I want that health now. It's the healing is not super common, it would seem, in this game. Oh shit, I just opened my phone and fucking Jabroni Mike started talking. I'm pleased to report, by the way, with the addition of my new phone, that all smartphones are deeply annoying. And it wasn't a lot of the issues I had with my old phone is just how phones are now. Really cool thing is that my old phone, which was a piece of dog shit, had a it had a function where there was always a back button on screen. And now my new one just doesn't have that. Which is a bit of a shame, because I think it just straight up removes functionality from, like, certain apps and websites. Like, there's just straight up some things where I would love to have a back button, but I just don't. It's just a shame. There was also this fun thing where, like, I got unlimited data on my phone, and yet somehow it's still like, oh, you used this much of your 100 gigabytes of data. And I'm like, but bro, it's unlimited data. And it turns out that, like, there's like a setting that I can, like, turn off that just makes it stop harassing me about that. And I'm like, well, if I have unlimited data, why is there like a fake limited data thing on my phone? Like, what sense does that make? I just don't quite get it. I might be a boomer. Yeah, dude, somebody said if you got a Google Pixel, you just swipe from one side of the screen to use the back function. Everything is swiping, and I can't figure out... There's, like... I know this is now complaining about phone stream. The function of... I want to see all the apps that are currently open and, like, get rid of... and close them, you know? It's, like, basically like viewing your tabs on a computer, right? But it's like some arcane fucking swiping motion. It's like you swipe up and then like stop halfway through and like wait for like 0.5 seconds and then you get the ability to like get rid or like close apps that are open, right? And it's like, man, I used to be able to just do that at the press of a button. Isn't all this like swiping shit supposed to be like more convenient, not less convenient and clunky? Doesn't it feel like there's so many things made in, like, the name of improving user experience that end up just making it frustrating to use and, like, slow and annoying? I miss buttons, man. I miss when the things just, like, you just press a button, you know? And the button is incapable of, like, dodging out of the line of sight of your finger. Or, like, you press it, but then some other asset on screen, like, loads in at that exact, like, 1 second later, and it, like, stores your input. Dude, somebody said headphone jacks. Don't even get me started, bro. I was so pissed when I found out that this did not have a headphone jack. My biggest tinfoil hat conspiracy. This is, like, just genuinely, I 100% fully believe this. The lack of headphone jacks and aux jacks on phones now is 100% a scam to get you to buy some fuck-ass, dumbass, easily losable wireless headphones that you have to recharge. Oh my god, I had to buy a little stupid fucking dongle. I didn't even consider, when I was buying the phone, I didn't even consider that it wouldn't have an audio jack. So I have to buy this stupid fuck-ass little dongle, and now, every time I want to go listen to music in my car, I have to take the dongle off of my headphones and bring it with me into the car. It's just a new thing I have to carry around. It's like in the process of this whole thing where they're like, oh, we're trying to like streamline the like phone using experience. It's like now I have an extra in this removing cables exodus. Now I have a new cable that I have to drag around and remember to bring with me, taking up space in my purse everywhere I go. Fuck me. Like that, it's actually unironically a scam to sell wireless headphones. and I will be dead in the fucking ground before I buy a pair of wireless headphones. I'm sure they're fine, but like having to charge your headphones, it's like listen, there have been times where I'm like, oh my, like the headphone cable got caught on like a door handle, you know, and that's like a bad feeling, right? There's nothing about wireless headphones that makes me think like, oh yeah, I'm gonna ditch wired headphones for that. Like, I'm gonna drop them and they're gonna go and they're gonna go down a fucking grate and I'm never gonna see it again. Like, I kind of think having your headphones attached with a cable is actually kind of cool. And like, and like Bluetooth, people are talking about like Bluetooth, saying Bluetooth sucks. It absolutely does suck. Oh my god. Fuck Bluetooth. I know I've gone on this rant before, but it's just literally less convenient than using a cable. You know? and like also, as long as we're on the subject, the default like music player apps that come with phones are just garbage. They're just like unfucking usable. They don't seem to understand what a person wants to do when they want to listen to music. You know, listen to MP3 files on their phone. I also got Spotify recently, like I downloaded it to listen to some podcasts, and I, just you know, before I got this new phone, but after I had like deleted all the files from my old phone, I was like, oh, I don't have any MP3s on here, so I'll go to Spotify and listen to like the Penny's Big Breakaway OST on there, because Spotify is for listening to music, right? But no, and I'm sure this is very common knowledge now, you can't, if you don't have Spotify Premium, if you go to an album and click on it, it won't play that album. It'll play like some stupid, shitty, like automatically generated playlist mix of like some songs from that album and some songs that are also by the same artist but from different albums, and it's like, oh my fucking god, I just want, like, it's like hell for somebody who wants to just listen to a specific thing. It's like, that is worse than just not, like, if you don't have premium, they might as well just make you not able to listen to music at that point. It's like, what's the fucking point? Holy fucking shit. Unbelievable. I never got Spotify because I just didn't care because I had MP3s, right? But getting it and realizing how that's so shitty. Holy fuck. The least convenient thing ever. Whoever came up with the idea for free users should get like this shitty randomized playlist, they gotta go. They gotta go. We gotta call someone. We gotta make a hit on that guy. I hate enshittification so much. It drives me mental. It is so painful because what these scum fucks will tell you to your face in like any like commercials and shit is like, oh, like all this stuff is like so cool, it's like added convenience, but it's like, it's literally way worse than it used to be. It's just unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Send poison in the mail to Google HQ. Yeah, you know what I miss? Like, oh man, I know this is like nostalgia jerking or whatever, but you know what was just a perfect music player? My iPod Nano. 40 gigabytes of storage was plenty, and it just played music. And it had this weird feature where if I wanted to listen to an album, I just like navigated to the album. And then I tapped on it, or I clicked on it with the little button, and then I was listening to that album. It's crazy, right? And then if I want to use my headphones, I just plug in my headphones. And that's it. That's the whole process. Crazy, right? You know, another thing about my fuck-ass new phone, and this was something about my old phone that I was sure was like, I'm sure there's some kind of setting somewhere that I can find that like changes this, but it'll like, nothing will auto-update, and then I'll get a notification that's like, yeah, 45 apps need updating. And I'm like, do you think you could just like do this shit in the background when the apps like need an update yet aren't active? Like, is that so crazy of a thing to have as the default setting? Why do I have to sit there for like, you know, about 10 minutes waiting for all my shit to update at a time? instead of just like why can't they just auto update? And I'm sure there's a setting for that, but like why would they do it like that?